Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinette here, and I'm here with a reading for you, Sagittarius, for you. So while I mix the cards, I'm going to remind everybody, if those of you who don't know me and don't know about my website, it is www.christellemartinette.com. Go visit it. If you want a reading, you can order it right on the website, and we can schedule it. You write to me, and as soon as I receive your order, we schedule it. There's usually a 4-day turnaround. And so what I'm going to do, this is the new moon cycle, and the new moon is emerging tomorrow night, or tomorrow sometime, wherever you are. And I'll put out 5 cards. I'll show you those cards, and I'll clarify them with the VERA SIBILLA. And first, let me show you the first of the tarot cards. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And it will be covering the first 2 weeks, from the 1st to the 15th of June. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let me show you those, and then we'll look at the other cards. Get the other cards. The first card we have is the Emperor. The Emperor. Interesting. Then the second card is the High Priest. Then we have the 8 of Coins. We have the Lovers, Sagittarius, the Lovers. And then the Death card. Look at this. Out of 5 cards, 4 are major arcana. I'm going to take another card from under the deck to clarify the Death card. And we have the Hermit. How interesting. We shall see what comes up with the VERA SIBILLA to clarify those. And then I'll tell you about this, what they're each individual. And I'm using here this Burmese crystal quartz. You can see that. It's very particular stone, really beautiful stone, with other onyx and other crystal quartz with them. Keep that in the middle here. Get some clarity. The crystal quartz really gives you clarity. Let's see. Now I'll lay out 3. Hi there. Hi there. Slowly rebelling, rebelling mother. Good for you. Rebelling mother. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my room. Welcome to the reading. All right. Now, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Now, the first card that we have in the reading is the card that talks to us about what was released in that full moon cycle of Scorpio. And what was released is this card of the Emperor. Now, what was released? Your control. Your control was relinquished. Your control, trying that excess, Sagittarius, that excess notion that it's possible, it's potentially possible to control. Is it? We ask ourselves. And it's interesting because what is clarifying that are the cards of falsità. Falsità, which would be lies literally, falsità, but it has meanings depending on where it falls. Then I have the sacerdote, the priest. There's a monthly bunch, those 2 cards. And then Fortuna, this absolutely fantastic card. And what do they say? When you relinquish control, when you're able to let go, the universe really rewards you. And so let's say that those of you who are able to, because what I'm getting here, as I mentioned in another reading, many readers, when you go into into the internet and you watch, and many of them will start talking and say, well, you know, I see for you, and while they're mixing the cards, or they'll just talk, you know, and we are all psychic. We all have our abilities in some way, right? Now, what I found, and every now and then I do that, and before I open the spread, as in this case, you know, Sagittarius, you concentrate, you get ready, and then you open. And I never start with that because sometimes it's happened to me before where I never know if my conscious mind has swayed the reading or if what I'm seeing is for Sagittarius. And so the cards then will tell me that, and then I use my psychic abilities. And what I have found here precisely was that there was an issue of control, all right, when we came into the reading. And when I saw the Emperor there, I understood that, okay, it's about control. Now, when I have cards like this, however, it tells me more in the sense of, look, Sagittarius, if you did not relinquish control, I'm shaking the table, my computer's shaking. If you did not relinquish control, there are consequences, okay? So they're a little clearer than what, you know, my voices tell me. Now, then in the next card talks about what? Where are you now, Sagittarius? Where are you now? And we have the High Priest. And this tells me, look, Sagittarius, it is a moment now, this full moon, this new moon cycle, where you can actually completely let go, because you have to trust the universe on this, right? And this is what this high priest is telling you. It says, look, Sagittarius, again, if you don't relinquish control, what do you get? You get cards like the Devil, okay? Now, to clarify, I have conversazione, conversation, imeneo, the nuptial dance, and the riunione, which is the meeting card, getting together, coming together. Now, first I want to say hello to Donna. What this says to you, again, it's not a warning sign, but it is that saying that, look, Sagittarius, once you are able to come from an unconditional place, you go to an unconditional place when you stop trying to control, because then you absolutely know that the universe is taking care of you and everything happens for a reason. What comes up here now? All right. We have a chance meeting with someone if you are not already partnered. We have also the conversation card, which tells me if it's not in this period, this 2-week period, it will be afterwards, because in this 2-week period, a friend of yours, an acquaintance, a chance acquaintance, or a person from your workplace will tell you, you know, there's someone I want you to meet. There's someone I want you to meet. Now, mind you, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic encounter. It's not at all. This can play out on the workplace as well. Now, the focus of this spread is this card, the 8 of Coins. And this tells us, what are you creating? Because this is the new moon cycle, okay? What are you creating? And here, there's a focus on work, all right? There's a focus on work. There's a focus on you preparing for something that is coming up. You preparing for either this could be, for example, you applying to places, filling out applications, preparing for the future, right? It could also play out in terms of you expecting a promotion, but you're doing the groundwork now. And in both these cases, it will come afterwards. I have here the card denaro, which is a safe. It's money. It means money. It also talks about an institutional bond, a coming together, a marriage. But in this case, I'm seeing it as coming together with a firm. You may partner up. If you're on your own business, you may partner up with another person. This is the domestico, the house domestic, and disagio, disgrazia, a disgrace, the house on fire. It's a tower situation. A tower situation when you have, all right, let's put it this way. There are people who on the job suffer a setback, and this is talking about that. But it's not necessarily in terms of you losing a job, but it is you didn't make a commission level, you didn't make a certain production level, you unfortunately came into unexpected difficulties, and what happens is you're being reviewed in a negative way. All right. Now that means, however, that things need to be transparent, otherwise you will regret it. And if you've made mistakes, just say you've made mistakes. Again, this talks about an established bond as well. This also talks about the difficulty that you may have in a relationship because of issues related to work. Now we come to the area of the spread, Sagittarius, that talks about what is emerging for you, what is coming up for you, what is emerging for you. And again, I get something related to a relationship. This is a amanti, the lovers. The major arcana number 6 is the lovers. What is emerging for you? The lovers. Clarifying deliranti, the delirious people, anxiety, dispiacere, sadness, and donna maritata, the married woman. This is the woman, okay? It doesn't mean a married woman coming into your life. No, this means the grande dame, a woman who may be older than you. And it is, for all intents and purposes, a woman. I'm seeing this as pointing to an emotional situation which is emerging for you. However, you are coming out, many of you, I'm looking at 33, 34, 35% of you Sagittarians as coming out of a very difficult relationship, actually coming out in the sense of the cat's out of the bag. There was something wrong. Either you or your partner had another person in their life, and you're in the thick of it right now. However, be that as it may, there is another person in your life. This could be a man or a woman, and the lovers talks about that. It also talks about choices. The lover's card implies choices, and in this case, it's in a relationship. So you have an option. You have an option to leave, or you have an option to face the music and improve the situation, make it develop. Now, the last area of the spread is relegated to what facilitates you reaching your goals, what allows you to reach your goals. What is it that you have that comes to your aid to reach your goals? And I've got these two cards, the Death card and the Hermit, and they tell me there is no use crying over spilt milk, Sagittarius. One cancels the other out. And it tells me that you need to go knocking on doors and show yourself, show the world who you are in order for you to achieve your goals. It is putting the emphasis, Sagittarius, on you to not only talk the talk, but walk the walk as well. And the clarifiers are the amatrice, the female lover, could be also a male, the prison, prigione, and pietre preziosi. These are gifts and messages coming in. Now, this implies that, again, we mentioned a difficulty in the home and an established bond related to works, the difficulties that you're having on the job. Here, it talks about those who have an established a marriage, an actual marriage with a contract, prenup, with or without, or who live together and have been for a long time, an established bond. Get a break. You get a break in this period, and you're able to solve the difficulties that you have that have been cropping up. For the others who are not in that situation, it will take more time. Now, I'm hoping that this was of help to you, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Haunted. And I will be back for the full moon readings in about a week, 10 days. And like and share my videos if you appreciate them, and subscribe. I'd really love that. Ladies and gentlemen, Sagittarius friends, bye-bye. I'll come back. I will come back. That's a threat. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.